Forgive me, Father, for I have not uploaded a video other than a playlist video in a month, and I have a reason why, so stick around for the end of the video. I think it's been a long time coming for me to make this kind of video. I love ranking things, I love K-pop groups, and I love songs. No brainer, have you looked at this channel? And what better to start with a group that I actually haven't talked about in quite a long time? Blackpink. I was worried when ranking the whole discography of an artist, as I knew that I would be dealing with so many songs that would mean a lot to me and a lot to other people. And Blackpink is no different, with a grand total of 34 songs in 6 years. Yeah, I can't really go on making this video like this without mentioning the lack of songs there are and how much the girls deserve better. I know it's just beating a dead horse by now, so I'll just kind of leave it there, but you will know what I mean. And in all fairness, it's not even 34 songs because I'm also including the girls' own solo work in that count to flesh it out a bit. I just want better for Blackpink, and I don't think that's much to ask. But what we do have for me is at least fun, and I think it will be a good time to start ranking them.
When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown. 간판 내리고 문 잠가 shutdown. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. It's black and it's pink once the sundown.
Disclaimer, I feel like this is an important video to really hammer in these disclaimers. These are just my opinions. It is a subjective list, and if yours is completely different, that is valid, and I'm glad that you enjoy these songs in different ways than I do. This is nowhere near a hate video, far from it. There will be criticisms towards their songs, and that is allowed, and if you don't like that, that's fine. You don't have to watch this video. Don't get mad when I give you a disclaimer telling you there will be different opinions and criticism on songs you may like. I gave you a warning. You choose the content you consume. If you get annoyed, that is your problem now. It took me a long time to rank these songs, and this list will never be set in stone, as my opinions on songs will continue to change over time. Also, with Blackpink coming out quite recently, there may be some recency bias towards the song, so I'll probably disagree with this ranking in about a month. That was a lot, so let's get started.
Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'.
I don't think I'll ever like this song, and I think that's just that. There's nothing about this song I like, only the music video interests me in some bits, and I like the aesthetic of it, but that's the music video, not the song. It's my least favourite, and I knew that already before I started making the video. It pains me to put Stay this low, as I used to be one of those Stays underrated people, but over the years I've just never listened to it, and when I do I'm just bored and I feel nothing towards the song. Jennie and Lisa's voices are nice in it though.
Say la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me, hey. Call me la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me, hey.
It hurts me even more to put Lisa's solo down this low, as she's my bias and I want her to have all the success in the world. But to deny that this was a disappointment would be wrong, and that's just how I feel. There is potential to this song, with some of the verses and melodies, those are just like great moments. But when all I can think about the song is like what it could have been rather than what it is, I can't say I like it all that much. Luckily the B-side track in her debut was much better, and I can't wait to talk about that later.
I came here to drop some money, dropping all my money, drop some money, all this stuff so yummy, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Money is a tad higher than La Lisa just because it had a better cohesion and is more fun for me. The melodies are a little bit more catchy, and whilst it isn't anything too special, it does a great job of being fun and has some cool lyrics too.
But you never know unless you walk in my shoes. You never know on keep the gun, cause everybody sees what they wanna see. It's easier to judge me than to believe.
At least the kind of sad songs get a bit better. I really liked You Never Know when it first came out. The lyrics were something new, and I liked hearing different sides of Blackpink compared to the rest of the album. But I just haven't listened to it much since. There's something missing to it in the production and lyrics. Whilst sweet, they are extremely generic, which makes it more hard to engage with the song. It just happens to fall at the lower end of the list because of this.
See you later, boy, see you later. See you later, boy, see you later, later. See you later, boy, see you later. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, didn't.
The first verse of this song is so good. It's just the rest of the song that pushes it down for me. It's hard to listen to it when it could have been for me a much better song, so I tend not to listen to it a lot.
My love is on fire. Now burn, baby, burn.
I know this is unpopular, and I'm surprised it's this low as well. I guess I've fallen out of love with Playing with Fire because it's not a bad song at all. It just doesn't excite me as much as it used to. Maybe one day in the future it will click with me again.
I went crazy over you. Over you, only you.
This is the definition of fine. Lisa has a great rap and I like it. And I like the end bit, but other than that, I just don't really think about Crazy Over You.
Bitch, 나는 solo. Bitch, 나는 solo.
There's nothing much I have to say here either. We're at the bit of the list where like I find these songs fine. Nothing really bad at all, but like not really anything outstanding either. Solo is weird because it has some really good parts like the pre-chorus and bridge, and I like the chorus sometimes, and I know the choreo for it, so I guess there's some attachment there. I really hope we do see more solo music for Jennie in the future.
I think about it when I feel it. 'Cause no one's keeping tally. I do what I want with who I like.
This is the most boring song on Born Pink to me. It feels, I know I use empty a lot, but it kind of is the best word to describe a bunch of these songs. It's empty and feels like nothing to me. But because it's new and I haven't listened to it as much, I'm giving it the benefit of my doubt right now, and hopefully my opinion might change on it.
'Cause I'm that girl that drive you crazy, but you can't leave me alone. Got you thinking maybe I was supernatural.
This is one of those songs I would love more if it weren't for the lyrics. I love the beat to this. It's simple, yes it has a significant punch that you only know Blackpink can pull off. The lyrics can be a mix of really effective or extremely awkward face pulling at what the hell is being said here. And unfortunately that does pull the song down for me.
Hit you with that do-do-do-do-do.
I'll tell you now, I don't know why this is down that low. I consider this Blackpink's most iconic song, and deservedly so. The raps, vocals, visuals, choreo, music video, outfits are staples of K-pop for all the rest of the time. To deny its iconicity would be stupid, and it will always have that to its name. That being said, it's still good. I have a blast with it once in a while when I listen to it, and yeah, it's fun. I guess its novelty has worn off over time, so I'm not that excited over it anymore, but I still really like her. She's just not one of the best, but far from the worst.
If you really, really love me, stay there. 다시 오히려 이제는 쉽다 to relive. 더 그리운 난 소중함.
It's a solid B-side and I still have a lot of love for it. Right now is not one I'm jumping to go listen to, but I will always credit for being like a full song with a full purpose, which honestly the bar is low.
But tonight I'll be the happiest girl in the world. You'll see, like it doesn't matter.
This has to be one of Blackpink's saddest songs. The hard emotion coming off each word sang by each member is piercing. Also, these lyrics are just something else. Don't make us saints, we're walls of pain. And other lyrics like that are just written so well and give so much poignant imagery. It's very rare to get songs like these where you can feel every lyric and the metaphors and similes they use, you just understand perfectly. Which is why this song is more special in their whole catalogue. The only reason why it's not up higher is just because it's hard to listen to with how solemn it is. Like, I'd rather go listen to a happy song, but it doesn't mean I don't appreciate it less.
Like this that pink venom, this that pink venom, this that pink venom. Get 'em. Straight till you don't like. Whoa. Straight till you don't like.
I have a love-hate relationship with Pink Venom. First listen, I loved it. Then I hated it. Then I still hated it. Then I liked it a little bit more. Then I went back to disliking it. And then I kind of liked it a bit more. And now we're here and I really like it. But I also don't like it. It's weird. It goes up and down, side to side, and it has parts that I would normally hate in songs, and it feels so disjointed, and like they got the members to sing completely different songs and stitch the verses together, and the end chorus feels so lackluster to what they normally have. Some of the lyrics, I just don't know. It's so weird, and there's some absolute like uncanny valley to it, and weirdly, that's why it works so well. I cannot explain it. It being so weird and not working kind of almost makes it work. It works for me, but I can also never pinpoint why at all.
We padam. Can you hear that? We bada.
It is still iconic, and the simplicity of the song still holds up to this day. I think like with their older songs, it's been a little bit overdone for me and I've fallen a little out of love with it, but there is still lots to enjoy with Whistle. Right now I just prefer a few other songs in Blackpink's discography, but this is a song I can see changing its position a lot on this list. Out of the so-called sad songs, not ballads, ballads are the structure of a song, not how they sound, I have the biggest connection with this one, and I also think it is the best of them. This is one song where it lends itself perfectly to all the girls' voices. I also just love the melody and how it aligns the vocals as well. The chorus with the For You bit is just so satisfying. It's a simple acoustic guitar with some electronic feel and it just works so well. I just really love this song.
You ain't worth my love if you only love to hate me. Love, 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 love. How you love to hate me.
Now we are getting into like the better songs of their discography personally. Starting with Love to Hate Me. This feels like a golden B-side. It feels full, complete, and it shows off the girls so well. It's interesting and always a fun listen. It also feels cohesive and there's like no weird twist or verses that don't fit in. And that's something I always like to hear in a Blackpink song.
We are the lovesick girls.
I have an endearing connection with Lovesick Girls, as it felt like the Blackpink I had been missing since As If It's Your Last. It wasn't the boom, we're here, we are the best, and no one can touch us, like it was for the past couple of comebacks, which I do love, but it was getting a tad oversaturated at that point. Lovesick Girls just felt more raw and human. There was pain, smiles, tears, and all silent moments over the song, reminiscing over a lost love and finding solace in friendships together. It displayed that Blackpink can cover different concepts, ideas, and genres. The melodies and vocals of this song felt somber and hopeful at the same time. A perfect grey area of just being. It showed hope for Blackpink's future and established them as not being one-trick ponies.
When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown. 간판 내리고 문 잠가 shutdown. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. It's black and it's pink once the sundown.
This ranking about like, honestly not gonna lie, probably a month ago right now, and since then I attended a dance class on Shutdown and I have a deeper connection with the song now, as I know the choreo for the chorus very well, but I can't be asked to re-rank everything, so here we go. Sampling Franz Liszt, La Campanella, Shutdown is a frosty anthem that demands everything to listen and obey. It's different to their normal boss tracks as it has the same melody throughout, almost like a trance, so you know what they want to say. It's so beautifully cohesive and complete that I couldn't ask for anything better. Also, I love how the music video is a love letter to their past work.
Boom ba ya. Yeah, 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 boom ba ya.
I have such a big connection with this, as not only was this the first Blackpink song I ever heard, but it's also a song I know I destroy lip sync for your life to. One of the best debuts and Blackpink songs that for me has held up best over the years. It's dynamic and vibrant in the music itself, the music video, the styling and the performance. It's got to be the most fun Blackpink song.
I'm ready for love. Tell me when you're ready, 'cause I'm already ready. Tell me when you're ready, 'cause I'm ready for love.
This is going to be extremely unpopular, as I've already seen lists and rankings of Blackpink's discography and the Born Pink album where this is last place. I mean, opinions are opinions, and we all have them, and I'm going to explain why I disagree with those. Ready for Love is amazing, and I always have such a blast every time I listen to it. I know we all want to point out the formula, it's the formula in a lot of Blackpink songs and criticise it, which is valid, but this, B.O.Y, and more songs coming up, shows that they can do this formula so well. Ready for Love's melody, structure, and instrumental all use elements that I absolutely love when it comes to their songs. Basically what I'm saying is that the elements and sounds of Ready for Love just work well with me.
Everything I need is on the ground. On the ground.
I don't know by process of elimination or if you just guessed yet, but Rose has my favourite solo music out of all the members so far. There's this godly and ethereal essence that Rose brings to the song, partnered with raw and realistic emotional core, capturing the experience of blowing up and trying to ground yourself throughout the fame. I know that people find the drop in the chorus obnoxious, but I just think that adds to the song. It's like a burst of emotion that couldn't be expressed through words or singing. I love this song so much, and I think it has stood the test of time. When I mean test of time, I mean like a year and a half, and it showcased Rose so well. It was a really good solo debut.
Something about me's taking you higher, and you ain't ever never gonna calm down. You ain't ever.
Such a spunky and enjoyable song. It smashes the best of Blackpink's lighter side with a bite of their powerful charisma they are known for. The girls are so playful with their vocal performances, and I love how they lend themselves to the song. It's flirtatious, campy, and just a little bit naughty. I also think Cardi's verse and presence lends itself so well with the song. A very good standout on the first album. On to the top 10. I consider these the best of Blackpink for me, clearly because it's the top 10. And that actually starts with one of their most recent songs, Yeah Yeah Yeah. Blackpink finally decided to dip their toes in the oversaturated pool of disco synth tracks that smothered the K-pop industry for the past 2 years, and yet they made it sound good. And I think it's because the song doesn't actually heavily rely on the synth instrumental a lot. There are other sounds such as like a pop rock style electric guitar at the start and the electronic whiz that is reminiscent of some of their best early B-sides. Whilst it may be a bit short, which is honestly a critique for a majority of their songs at this point, I like how they switched things up by ending it with a long fade, which just makes this song even better, as I love when songs end like that. Yeah 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 is glitter, sparkles and smiles captured in a 2-minute experience, and I really recommend to listen to it.
Forever young. Forever young.
I have so many great memories of Forever Young from the summer of 2018. Electropop can be overdone, and by 2018, 2019, many artists were beating the horse to be even more dead than before, but Forever Young is part of the group of songs that just prevail over everyone else. The essence of tropical house gives it the great summery feel, also the switch up at the end, so good. I can only gush how good this song is to convince you that it's worthy of the top 10 spot. Lisa also has just such a good moment in the song with her rap and vocals. Every time I listen to the song, it cements why I love her so much and buys her.
Can I kick it? 깜깜한 저 하늘 위에 한바탕 난리를 치며 불을 지를 거야.
3 out of the 4 songs that are part of the Kill This Love EP being part of the top 10. Damn, I wonder what my favourite Blackpink album is. Kick It can stomp on me at any point in time, and yes, I'm looking at you, GC, do it to me. Kick It is just a masterpiece, and the more we go up, the harder it gets to describe why I like songs other than I just love it and the energy. The vocals really stand out on this song, and I think GC takes the cake for the most fun performance. Kick It is a glistening gem on a crown that is the Kill This Love EP, and I cannot give this song enough praise.
How you like that?
This song has climbed up and up my list over the years. Whilst I left 2020 feeling meh about the song, only really liking the bridge and the ending climax, I have had a massive character development since then, and I just cannot get enough of it now. The elasticity and bounciness in the chorus is hypnotic, and it feels so clean and unique. All I can say is that How You Like That is a perfect representation of what Blackpink is, and has grown on me so much 2 years after its release.
All my life is girl.
This song is painful. I've heard many breakup songs about love over my time, and this one feels so different, and Rosé gives such a strong performance in this. These feelings are complicated, and it's never easy to sort them out straight away. I feel like Gone captures all those experiences, and the simplicity of the instrumental highlights that. It's a song that means so much to me, and I'm happy that it exists.
You better run, run, run.
Now we're getting to the best of the best of the best. I think it's the general consensus that Pretty Savage is not only the best song on the album, but it's one of the best Blackpink songs overall. The lyrics are snappy and the beat is so clean, the girls are on point, and it is the definition of badass. I think the popularity and love for this song speaks for itself on how good it is, and I have nothing else to add other than I love it and it's so deserving of praise. Born Pink really surprised me with this one. I just wanted one song that would have something absolutely magical to it that would make it unique in its own right. I know I've had positive things to say about a lot of this song, but one thing I've missed from a lot of Blackpink's discography is the actual something that puts it above everything else. And whilst they do have songs like that, it can't be guaranteed every time for me. Listening to Hard to Love for the first time, it dispelled all my fears, and I knew this song was everything I wanted. It's just so damn catchy and satisfying. The guitar riff in the chorus just itches the right part of my brain and I smile every time I hear it. Rose always delivers such a powerful performance and it's no different here. I'm so glad this song exists and as it gives me more hope for the future for their next comeback.
Let's kill this love. Yeah, 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 yeah.
My love for this song is unprecedented. I'm a big fan of trumpets, so it being the main instrument throughout the song makes me very content. It feels like a marching band and a clear message that this relationship is over and the freeing feeling of just leaving that bad relationship. I can see why people will find the elephant noises annoying, that just speaks for itself, but it blends in with the rest of the trumpets throughout so that it doesn't bother me at all. I loved it the first time I ever heard it and my love for it continues to grow.
I don't know what to do without you.
I absolutely adore this song. There is no flaw I can see with the song other than it being too short and that I want more of it. That just says more about how much I like it. The instrumental is amazing. It has this airy essence to it, like you're floating every time you hear Jennie's voice start the song. It has such a good build up with such great melodies and the chorus is full of emotion and passion. I knew it was something special when I first heard it. The whole Kill This Love EP was amazing when I first heard it. And Don't Know What to Do is the crown jewel of this album. But by watching this channel, or by process of elimination, you know what's number one.
Baby, 날 터질 것처럼 만나줘. 그만 생각해. 뭐가 그리 어려워. 거짓말처럼 키스해줘. 내가 너에게 마지막 사랑인 것처럼.
This is a perfect song. Any artist could have this song in their discography and it will always be top tier. They struck something even better than gold when this song was being created. It's mind-boggling and it has been my favourite Blackpink song forever and I really don't see that changing. It has everything I love in the song, it is cohesive, it feels so complete and realised in its concept and structure and it understands the assignment of being a bright neon summer party. The pre-chorus is monumental. The chorus in unison with the background music is everything and breaks into one of the most catchy and fun choruses ever. The rap section is great, the vocals are amazing, the dance is phenomenal. I cannot think of any higher praise than saying it's my favourite song out of their whole discography. And I think just saying that will be enough to know why I love it. That was long. I don't know how long it will be, but I apologise if it's long. Mainly apologising to myself as I have to edit it all now. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this and know that this is for fun and there's obviously no malicious intent. Also, quick life update as I feel like it's important for everyone to know. I recently started university and have found out that obviously I will not have as much time to edit and upload videos, which is sad because I love doing this. Just heads up if I don't have as many frequent uploads. But if you follow my Instagram or Twitter, I'll keep everyone updated on where I'm at and what I'm doing and I'm sure I'll find a way around this. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video because it's likely you'll like the rest of my content and I'll see you very soon.